one more, but that's okay. Yeah, because we counted 7 seats.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will begin shortly. If I can ask all sponsors to please head to the seats. All sponsors, please head to the seats. We will begin momentarily. All right, we will begin shortly. Can I ask all guests to take a seat, please? City Council, special guests, sponsors, media. You may all begin to take a seat. All right, let's start filling this side, please. Keep coming in. Keep heading in, guys. We can still fill all these seats up here. Oh, yeah, names are on the back of the front row.
Donna If we can't make fun of each other, we're not going to have any fun for the next year. Glad some of my colleagues are here. A lot of them here.
Hey.
Good morning. How are you? Good. Good.
Good?
Well, good morning, everyone. Welcome to Miller Electric Center. This is a very big day for the Jaguars football organization, and it's a very significant day for the future of the Jaguars in Northeast Florida as we complete this first step in the stadium of the future. Let's begin by introducing those individuals joining us on stage today. First, please welcome City Council President Ron Salem. I'd like to personally thank Ron for his leadership and support of this project when he served as chairman of the City Council Finance Committee. Thank you very much, Ron. While not up here on stage with us today, but in the audience, I'd also like to recognize former City Council President Sam Newby. It was under Sam's leadership that we advanced this very important downtown project, so thanks, Sam. Thank you as well to the many City Council members, elected officials, and city leaders that have joined us this morning. Please welcome General Manager of the 2022 AFC South Champions, Trent Baalke. And now the Chairman, CEO, and President of the Haskell Companies, Jim O'Leary. Haskell led the team that built this facility and completed the project on time and in a safe manner. Thanks as well to the many subcontractors that worked on this project, but most importantly to the hundreds of hard-working men and women who actually did the work under what were often sometimes very trying weather conditions. I'd also like to recognize Project Superintendent Danny Parmenter, as well as Pete Kinsley for his personal commitment to the project. Before we introduce our speakers, we'd also like to thank the staff at the City of Jacksonville for their great teamwork, and our own team, led by our owner's representative Impact, architect Rossetti, and the very large team of Jaguar employees who made this project happen. In particular, I want to thank Lori Windish for her daily commitment to getting the project done. Thank you to all. It is my pleasure to introduce our first speaker. Please join me in welcoming to the podium Jaguars owner, Mr. Shad Khan, on his birthday.
Couldn't ask for a better present, okay, let me tell you that. So, well, thank you, Mark. And today is another example of vision becoming reality in Jacksonville. Yes, but what makes this particularly gratifying is the vision certainly wasn't mine alone. Our community, city leadership, football team, Miller Electric, everyone had the same vision. A vision and belief that we can do amazing things in Jacksonville. Together, we made it a reality, we made it happen. So, thank you. To everyone here who's played a role and others who are unable to join us today, thank you very much. Your commitment, teamwork, and spirit is why Miller Electric Center opens today, and as you'll see very shortly, the best of the best, the gold standard for a long time to come. And yet, the best is still to come. Jacksonville is rising, our football team has great promise, and downtown Jacksonville is beginning to fulfill its potential. The Miller Electric Center is emblematic of all this and more. This makes it absolutely a great day for Jacksonville. Thank you, everyone. Let's celebrate.
Thank you, Shad. Representing the City of Jacksonville in what will certainly be the first of many downtown ribbon cuttings and dedications that will happen over the next 8 years. Please welcome Jacksonville Mayor Donna Deegan.
Good morning. Thank you, Mark. Happy birthday, Shad. What a great present, as you said, and go Jags. This is such an exciting day to open the Miller Electric Center's doors and to kick off a new era in Jaguars football. I want to thank Mr. Kahn and Mr. Lamping. They have been so wonderful to deal with, and thank you for inviting me to represent Jacksonville. And congratulations on this significant day and milestone for the team and for our city. Congratulations are also in order for Miller Electric Company. They continue to make a huge impact in our community. Last Friday, they broke ground on an electric vehicle charging station and testing facility that's open to the public, and today they're everywhere. So congratulations to you all as well. When I think about the relationship between the Jaguars and Jacksonville, the word that comes to mind to me is partnership. It really does. It brought us here today to open this state-of-the-art facility with an office, all these beautiful practice fields, public viewing stands, and more. This truly is state-of-the-art, not to mention the beautiful murals that are going to brighten our lives. I hope you've had a chance to take a look at those, and if you haven't, please do. They're absolutely stunning. The partnership between Jacksonville and the Jaguars goes so much deeper than financial support. It's our shared vision for a united community and a thriving downtown that lifts up the surrounding neighborhoods. The Jacksonville Renaissance is underway, and I am so glad to see the Jaguars playing such a big part in it. Being here today brings back so many wonderful memories of being on the news set the night that we heard the news that Jacksonville pulled off the absolutely impossible when we got the Jaguars home here to Jacksonville, and also to our incredible playoff run last year with that unforgettable come-from-behind victory. This team has the power to bring us all together, and indeed it does. The Jaguars also remind us that we are a can-do city when we're united and we're working alongside of each other to do big things. I look forward to our shared future, and I know that no matter what it holds, we're going to all take it a play at a time, and we're going to get it done. Thank you so much for having me today. I look forward to next steps.
Thank you, Mayor. Next speaker, please welcome the head coach of your 2022 AFC South champions, Doug Peterson.
Thank you, Mark. All I got to say is wow. You know, we stood over here in this parking lot about 18 months ago when we broke ground on this place. And the vision then, you know, obviously is the vision you see behind us. The dream has come true. I know for so many years we were in this building over here to my left, your right, and to open the Miller Electric Center today officially just brings smiles, joys to all the employees that walk into this building. And I'm speaking from a football guy, and I got to thank, you know, Miller Electric. I got to thank Haskell, all the men and women that tirelessly spent hours and hours. And I mean, every morning when I'm coming in here at 5:30 in the morning, and they're over here working and they're cranking this thing out, my hat's off to them. And when we walk in this thing every single day, it brings pride, it brings joy, it brings fulfillment. But I understand that our job is not finished, it's just begun. What we started last year as a football team is only going to continue and get better. I can't wait to see our players this Friday and next Tuesday when they report to walk into this building. Some have already seen it, and just to see the smile on their faces, to have a beautiful practice field out here to host training camp and many other events. I'm just so excited for that as the football coach here. And I got to thank Mr. Kahn for having obviously the vision here in the city of Jacksonville, the partnership as the mayor spoke of. And that's what it's all about. It takes all of us. It's not about one individual or one person. You know, it takes a village to build something like this, and that's what we have here in Jacksonville, and that's why I'm so proud to represent this football team. So thanks again for being here. Happy birthday, Mr. Kahn, and I can't wait for you guys to see this new building. Thank you.
Thanks, Doug, and quite an impressive showing at Lake Tahoe this past weekend for those people that watched the celebrity golf tournament on NBC. Well done. These projects don't happen without a solid foundation featuring strong partnerships, and we're privileged to have such a partnership with one of Jacksonville's oldest and most successful companies, Miller Electric. Please welcome the Chief Executive Officer of Miller Electric, Henry Brown. Henry.
Thank you, Mark, Shad, Mayor Deegan, Coach Peterson, and all the other distinguished guests here today. What an incredible day for our company, for the Jaguars, and for the city of Jacksonville. So I have to admit, when Mark and his team first approached us for this, I was a little bit skeptical. But standing here today, I'm incredibly grateful to have this partnership and to be part of such an amazing and innovative facility. Not only is our name on the building, the Miller Electric Center is a showcase of the broad scope of our electrical and technology solutions, as well as the quality and craftsmanship of our talented employees. Working with our longtime partner Haskell, thank you, Jim, the Miller Electric Center highlights not only our traditional electrical work, but also network solutions, AV, security, and even EV chargers in the players' parking lot. And I think we probably need a few more of those. Our teams were involved in all phases of the project, and it definitely served as a highlight for our interns who had the opportunity to work here last summer and this summer. Miller Electric employees worked over 225,000 hours on this project, adding to the over 2 million hours that we've worked with the Jaguars over the last 30 years. At the peak of this project, we had over 120 employees on site, including several that were hired and trained through Construction Ready, whose mission is to prepare individuals for a higher earning career in construction, no matter the age or life circumstance. It's truly a great program. These men and women have launched new careers thanks to the Jaguars and the city's investment in this facility and our shared commitment to workforce development. We have too many contributors to this project to name, but I would like to recognize a few of our key leaders from Miller that were involved. First, our integrated system leadership, Tony Barrasso, Eric Lewis, and Rod Thomas. And then our superintendent, Jonathan Harvey, longtime senior project manager, John Powers, and vice president, Steve Sandifer, as well as the 120 plus IBEW 177 trade professionals that were involved in this job. I know they're very proud to be a part of it. I'd also like to recognize our president and COO, Ed Witt. Ed, raise your hand. One of Ed's first jobs at Miller Electric was as an assistant project manager at the construction of this stadium, and he's been involved in every project with the Jaguars since. And along with the city of Jacksonville, Miller Electric has grown quite a bit since that original construction. We've had the opportunity to serve some of the largest organizations in the world at sites all across our country, and we're now powering how the world moves as the nation's leading installer of electric vehicle charging solutions. Our growth has allowed us to reinvest even more here at home, and we're very, very proud to be partners with the Jaguars and share in the impact that they make in Jacksonville. The Jaguars are such an important economic driver for our city, and the investments that they are making downtown in and around the stadium are making a lasting impact on both the city landscape and the financial well-beings of our citizens. The Miller Electric Center is symbolic of our core value of community at Miller Electric and our shared commitment with the Jaguars in investing in the city of Jacksonville. We're so honored to have our name on this facility and excited to see it powering performance for the next generation of Jaguars success. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much, Henry. At this point, I'd like to invite those of you on the dais, please take a position behind the ribbon here. You'll be outfitted with some very large scissors, no running, and then we can get going. Okay, once we get everybody in position here, why don't we cut on the count of three. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Thank you all for attending. Give this to Elisa, will you? Thanks. That's okay. You can. I don't need to take a picture. Hey, Joe.
Hey, yeah, thanks for having me.
Okay, we do have refreshments up here. If anybody wants to make their way there, and there's some of you that have wristbands that can go on a tour. If you can please make your